Hey guys, Dr. Berg here. In this video, we're going to talk about twitching underneath the left eyelid. Now, sometimes it's on the right, occasionally it's on the arm, sometimes it's on your nose, sometimes on your lip. So what is behind this whole twitching thing? It's called tetany. Really, it's a problem with a certain mineral. And there's a nerve that comes out through here, up underneath the eyelid right there. It's called the facial nerve. And then this deficiency shows up at the end of that nerve. And it's really hypocalcemia, which is basically low calcium. It's a calcium deficiency. But my whole question is why? Why are you deficient in calcium? This doesn't make sense. You know, if you're eating healthy, which I'm sure you are, let's look at the common causes of low calcium. Number one, it's high phosphorus. That's the opposite mineral. So phosphorus is usually in a lot of meats and things like that. And it also, but you'd have to eat a lot of meat, probably like be on the Atkins for a long time to actually have that. But more likely, it's more sodas. It's like sodas like Cokes and things like that, or Pepsi with all that phosphoric acid. That would do this right here. It also, number two, it could be a low parathyroid. Now, that's rare. There's a gland on your neck right around your thyroid is called the parathyroid. If there's a low parathyroid, that can create this problem. Rare, but it can happen. Low magnesium could create this problem. But the most common cause is alkalosis. That means your body is too alkaline. Now let me explain this, because when I talk about pH, there's a whole bunch of confusions. Like, what pH are you talking about? I'm talking about the blood pH. Normally, when your blood is too alkaline, and let me just explain, normally a pH should be alkaline in a very narrow range. See, 7 is neutral. When you go higher, it's too alkaline. When you go lower than 7, it's acid. So the blood operates on 7.35 to 7.45. That's the narrow band of range that it must be in. So your body will do everything to keep that range really, really tight. So anything higher than 7.45, that's higher, that's too alkaline, is considered alkalosis. So what happens when your pH is too alkaline, the calcium no longer becomes free. It binds with the protein in your blood called albumin. So basically it locks up the calcium. Okay, so you need an acidic, or not even an acidic, you need the right pH in your body, or that calcium doesn't move. Okay? Now it's true that if your stomach is not acid enough too, you're not going to pull the calcium in too. That's why people with an alkaline stomach, they have calcium issues. And the way you would know if you have an alkaline stomach, as I've talked about in the other videos, is do you have heartburn, GERD, acid reflux. That means you don't have enough acid. Okay? So take a wild guess what we're going to recommend for the remedy for an alkalosis. Apple cider vinegar. Okay? We all come back to the apple cider vinegar. Take a tablespoon of water, drink that, boom, the twitches go right away. Then you start absorbing calcium. Because it's already in your body, typically you just can't assimilate it. If you don't like apple cider vinegar, you can take them in tablets as well. I put a link below. Now, why do you have an overly excessive alkaline blood? That's the question, right? What causes alkalosis? Well, a couple things. Taking diuretics will do it. Number two, vomiting will do it. Number three, diarrhea will do it. Also, high cortisol from the adrenals. So an overactive adrenal, which is stress, will cause your body, and I'll show you in this book, this is SIBA, Frank Netter, page 84, okay, right here, the H+. You lose H+. That means you lose acids. In chemistry, if you remember taking chemistry, the H+ is basically an acid. So basically pH means the power of the hydrogen ion, or basically how acid something is. So that's, you lose this with a high level of stress, okay? And then you can see your body becomes too alkaline. So it's alkalosis right here. Okay, so basically stress makes you more alkaline, not more acid. And this is a confusion a lot of people have. So that's why the apple cider vinegar works so good for stress and calcium absorption, that type of thing. Now you could, like I said, I mentioned the acids in the stomach too, but typically the twitching is a stress situation. I mean, think about when people are under stress, what do they start doing? They start twitching, right? That's because they're dumping all this wonderful acid, and then you start getting a twitch. Now the question is, why is it on the left? Why do you get this little left twitch right here? I don't know. I have no idea. Sometimes it's on the right side. Sometimes it's on the arm. Sometimes it's on your leg. I have no idea. But the point is that you can use this as a little red flag, a little indicator light to tell your body that you need more acid. Okay, so subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.